Hello, my most amazing art students. Today we're going to talk about our illuminated letters. And if you watch the video, you're aware of the Book of Kells and how the monks would spend hours doing illustrations in the book, which is books of the Bible that they have illustrated with fanciful drawings and gilding in the form of gold. I want to say gold foiling, I guess is what I'd say. And they actually did make those pigments out of gold and rocks and natural elements. So, that they ground up and put with other things to make them be able to be painted with. So, we're going to start this project today. You are going to choose a letter. These things on the ends of the letters are called serifs. They have little fanciful things. We do not have to do this fancy of a letter, but last week's project with your figure, your man, you drew the line and then you filled it out by going around the line. That's what we're going to do today. So you need your piece of paper, and the first thing that you're going to do is take your ruler, any straight edge. Now this is tricky because a lot of times kids will just put it wherever, but you need to line it up with the edge of your paper. And I don't mean for you to draw on this side of it. I want you to line it up here on the edge of your paper, hold it nice and tight. I'm right-handed, so I'm drawing with my right hand. And then just draw a line along that edge. So now you have an edge right there. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down just a little so that you can see that better. There we go. Alright, so then I'm going to just turn my paper, line up my ruler on the edge again, turn my paper, line up my ruler on the edge, turn it again, and line it up. Okay, so I'm going to do my daughter's letter, which is a letter T. And you will find handouts that I've posted on there that have different fonts that go along with the letter, with the lesson. And so I'm just going to start by doing, I'm going to make it a little bit curvy, not just a straight T. So maybe goes like this, and then comes down like that. And then I'm going to do the technique that I showed you with the Keith Haring video and create an outline around, and I'm going to come around. So this is the part where you'll be sketching. You want to draw light, draw light until you get it right. That's the saying there. I'm going to turn my paper so that I can get this correctly drawn how I want it. So you guys need to be thinking about what kind of symbols represent you that you would like to go along with your illuminated letter. My daughter, she loves sunflowers. So I'm thinking, and I did not make my middle line come up, but I think I'm going to just have it be like that. And then you have to go back and erase that middle line. Okay. So you can actually create sketches in a sketchbook of different designs that you would like. You can, it all depends on how you want this to be represented. But like I said, my daughter loves sunflowers. So what I think I'm going to do here is create a half of a sunflower and then just draw the petals coming out and just sketch. I'm just going to do a quick sketch for you guys to kind of get the idea. And the edges, of the drawing, you need to put, you can either do filigree or vines or something that will fill in those edges, however best we can do that. And so there's part of it, and we need another petal coming out right here. Just keep in mind, what do you want to use to represent you or whoever you're doing the initial for, right? It doesn't have to be your initial for you. You can do a sibling or a parent. It's all up to you. Okay, so there's just a quick little sunflower sketch, and then, you know, maybe on these bottom ones I have some leaves coming out. Maybe I just put a little dot. But you can look back at the examples that I've posted and see what they drew, what they have as examples. And I'm going to do the same thing at the top of the drawing. I'm going to do that same motif at the top of the drawing. Actually, I'm going to come back and do it this way so it kind of mirrors bottom one. And honestly, it doesn't have to be anything super super perfect or anything, and you can create like perspective lines. I mean, there's so much that you can do with this. So there's two things, and I'm going to keep going and doing other designs. Here's another letter that we did, and we used to do this a different way. I know you guys probably don't have chalks, so I did do this one. Same style, with the flower coming up out of the top of the M, and I did divide the M and the serifs, and I added gold Sharpie to give it that shimmer and shine that it has. Okay, and we're going to color ours with colored pencil. Let me see. There is some other student work here that I can show you guys that has maybe some other designs. This was done. She has a zigzag pattern over here, and then some leaves and some dots, some hearts. You know, it's up to you how you choose to embellish it. But that's what we're going to do today. You're going to work on doing your design in pencil, doing your letter, and then next week we're going to work on creating this light to dark effect with our pencil and how we achieve that. Okay? So have a great day. Thanks for joining me.